Bottom line is, I refuse to be somebody else. I'm done pretending. Last night, my wife and I were hanging out in the family room. Every now and then we get into these deep conversations. Last night was one of those times. We would talk about anything and everything, from when our kids were young to the roller coaster ride of a life we had. We had some super high, amazing times and some really low, dark times. Nothing is off limits. And we love having these conversations. And last night we spent a good couple of hours talking about pretending to be somebody else. The reason that topic came up is because I reminded her about videos that I used to shoot back when I sold homes. I called them Wacky Wednesday videos. And I said, remember when I would shoot those videos? And right away, she's like, yes, I remember. And she says, I'm sorry. Before anything else, she says, I'm sorry. I know. And I said, whoa, hold on. That's not what this conversation is about. Here's the thing. I did a lot of pretending back when I sold real estate. I would do a lot of video marketing. I would hit record on the camera and I would talk about real estate to my community. But the bottom line is I did a lot of not pretending, because I don't want to make it sound like I was somebody I'm not. When I say pretending, what I mean was I would present myself on video at 50% of who I really was. In other words, I was holding back. I wasn't myself. I wasn't my authentic self because I thought I had to be professional on video. And I really didn't like doing that. But I thought, my wife also thought that's the way it had to be done. So the reason my wife was saying, oh, I'm sorry, is because back then she suggested to me very nicely and very politely, maybe I shouldn't be shooting videos that have nothing to do with real estate. That's why I called them Wacky Wednesday. And when I recorded those types of videos, I would always be myself. I wouldn't hold back and I just let loose. Not in a negative way, but I mean, I just forgot the fact that I was talking to my, I guess you could say, people that could be prospects or leads in the future. I didn't care about that. I just wanted to be me. And after some conversation with my wife back then, she says, maybe you should take them down. I don't know if it's the right thing to do. And I did. I took them down. I deleted those videos. That's probably one of my biggest regrets. I actually took them down and I deleted them and I went back to being professional, which meant I had to pretend to be somebody that I wasn't back then. So why do I bring this up? I was watching a Gary Vaynerchuk video last night and I came across one of his videos where he was asked, why do you swear so much? And I know he's very polarizing. And by the way, I will put the link to that video in the description below and you can watch it for yourself. And he essentially said, that's me. That's my true north. That's just who I am. I'm a Jersey boy. I can't help it. When I swear, it's not because I'm trying to be mean to anybody. That's just the way he communicates with people. And so, of course, I have my own way that I communicate with people, which I do right now. I didn't back then when I had my real estate career. And here's the thing, even though I was running at what I would consider 50% capacity, I was still being noticed and recognized by the real estate community. Before I knew it, I was being asked to train agents on marketing and video marketing. I would train team leaders. I would train broker owners. I was even a consultant to a big national brand. So that was me playing at 50%. And I bring that up not to brag. That's not what I'm doing. I'm bringing this up because I always question how much further could I have gone if I actually was myself every time I did video marketing. And that is a huge regret. But of course, we can't turn back time. We can only move forward. And the one decision that I made, the one promise I made myself is right now as a real estate coach, if you will, that's my new business that I started this year. I made myself one promise. I'm just going to be me. If I want to say something, I will say it. If it hurts you, it hurts you. But I promise I never say anything maliciously to hurt you on purpose. I just want to open your eyes to your own possibility, your own potential. That's what's behind it all. I don't want to have a filter. And it goes deeper. It's not just what I say, but how I dress. I felt like I had to dress as a professional real estate agent. But that I was never comfortable wearing these suits. I don't mind wearing them. I like wearing them. I enjoy them, just not every day. And if that's you, that's you. Wear a suit every day because now you're being you, your authentic self. I always felt like I was playing a role, like I had a mask on. And my wife said last night that she notices a huge difference in me between when I would do my marketing in my real estate business and when I do marketing now. She says, you're just so much happier. You've got more energy. You feel you're more inspired. And she recognizes the fact that she thought she stopped me. I mean, at the end of the day, it's still my choice. It's still my decision to market the way I want to. But yes, her being my wife, she did and continues to have a lot of influence on me. And last night she says, I can see a huge difference. I promise I will never get in the way of you doing you being you, because I can see the difference when you pretend and when you're you. I can see the results already. Back when I did videos in real estate, it almost took me a little bit longer to start seeing results. I don't know, maybe I just came across fake on video, even though I was recognized, so people did watch them. They did ask me for help. So that must have been, I mean, obviously that was the positive in all that. But again, I can't help it but think what could have been if I was me. And now in this business, the real estate coaching business, I can see traction happening much quicker because I'm me. And viewers, you watching this video, I know you're making a decision right now. Do I like this guy? Do I not? Do I trust him? Do I not? And I know that, but I would rather you base your decision, whether you like me or trust me, based on me, my authentic self, my true north, and not on a fictitious character or on me only playing at 50% capacity. Because then I'm not giving you my 100% self. And Gary Vaynerchuk makes an interesting point in that video. He says, yes, there are a group of people, even in the corporate world, that will not hire him because he swears too much. But Gary says, so what? That's just me. I'm not going to please you so you can hire me. I'm going to create raving fans, if you will. He doesn't use the term raving fans in his video, but that's what he's talking about. When you make a connection with somebody and you're going to grow your fan base much bigger. You're going to get so much more back from your true fans than you would have from these corporate people that aren't paying you. And what he says in his video is the fans that he's making, or the companies that are hiring him, the results are much bigger because these are the people that connect with him. They resonate with him. They are hiring Gary for being Gary. And so he knows he's losing out on people, but he's gaining so much more. And that's why I'm making this video, because it's so important. Just be you. Don't worry about what others think. That used to stop me all the time. I used to stop myself because the little voice in the back of my head would always say, yeah, but if I say this or I shoot this type of video, am I losing a customer? I wanted to be everything to everyone. But that is the dumbest way to grow a business. If you look at any successful businesses or successful influencers, it's not because they were everything to everyone. That's not the way you do it, because if you're everything to everyone, you get lost in the crowd. Look at the message that almost every agent spreads. It's the same thing. Free home evaluation, I'm number one, or they have cheesy slogans. They're all the same. Don't be like everyone else. That's the message of this video, because you will go so much further in life and in business just by simply being you. And isn't it easier when you're just you? Yeah, I think so. People will be attracted to you. Will you repel? Yes, but you will attract so much more. You're watching this video and you're making a decision. Do I like this guy? Do I not? And I have to be okay with releasing the end result. You're getting me. If you don't like me, if you don't like the way I look, the way I talk, my message, I am 100% okay with that. To the core, 100% not lying, 100% okay with that. But if you're watching this and you're like, hey, I like this guy, I like his message, well, we're gonna connect on a different level. And that's how you build relationships. We tend to attract like-minded people into our world. And that's the way you grow a business. Simply by being you. Do real estate coaches wear t-shirts and baseball hats? Not many. You look at these big coaches, they wear suits or at least a shirt, no hat, and they try to be something that they think you want them to be. And I met so many agents that were different on camera than in real life. I stalk agents online on Facebook. I'm not ashamed to admit it. Not in a bad stalkerish way. And I know these agents in real life are not the way they are on video. And it's a shame. And I'm not sure if they're just afraid of the camera so they come across as somebody different, like they're wearing a mask, or whether they think they have to put on a certain professional personality. I don't know, because everyone is different. The message that I have for you today is if you want to grow your business, if you want to grow your following, which is the most important thing in this business, be you, and you will attract true fans, because that's what it really is about. I would love to know what you think. Please share with me in the comments section below. And if you like this message, please give me a like on this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, click that bell button, and we'll chat tomorrow. Have an awesome day.